comes through, and then he and Duckdom and Cuz just rip through the rest of everybody else. I think when you consider that, plus the power in the lane, having the range support
yeah, KT are the streak stoppers here in summer. The summer of KT on the roller coaster. What's going on here, Gen.G? Little engaged with the Silas level 1. And now the handshake flash comes in. Keen's just dead. His first blood over to Cuz right at 1 minute into the game.
I mean, we had the exchange that happened just moments before where Duro a little bit more, surely.
He's gonna see it, and now, I mean, he can just tunnel through and look for it. Yeah, he just flashes over and smites it away. They don't respect it, as well. He's not gonna be able to get out of the pit, at least. You see that the team's trying to come over and watch this happen. Flash over the wall, though, and now Cuz just gets bailed out. Looks cool. I admire the heroism, saying, "Get down, Mr. President," but now Duro's dead, too. And right. KT get 2 kills.
2 kills for KT. That feels pretty good. Canyon is
I want to see this setup.
Holding that Impale he did not use, but keeps holding it, maybe saving it for the next fight as they don't engage. Cloud Soul kind of, especially because what we talked about earlier with the movement speed, it's just in general so good. Hold on, Cuz maybe he's got a 50-50, maybe.
But he's alone. I don't know if he really wants to take that risk, so he's just going to let it go. So first Cloud Drake does go over to Gen.G.
Like, he won't be safe on a turret when it's dead.
Good driving from Cuz. Doesn't run into the Otacon wall. Could have gotten a little bit awkward. Just a little bit. Will he be punished for it?
More KT here than there is Gen.G now.
Yeah, they want to go for this. Chovy maybe in a little bit of trouble. We'll see the CC chain as Chovy very tanky in this moment. Still has his flash. He's holding on to it. But now Canyon in a lot of trouble. Gets a big impale, but now the Renata ult on top. And it's 2 kills for Duckdom. Just like that. We have the culling coming down, but perfect also here. Even though he is Yorick, they want to go for this Otacon with the man advantage.
Yeah, it's going to be the end of the Maiden here. And Ruler is on 2 items right now. Still a relatively safe take, though. You have to imagine with no jungler, they just have to be careful and slow play this. Keen looking for the ult here, but this is...
Look at Cuz's positioning. He's just waiting until the very end to stealth on in and get the kill, and he does get it with the smite. Cuz going in, looking for that bailout, but just going to peel off as Gen.G back away.
Very, very calm and collected take here from KT Rolster. For a moment there, it looked like maybe going to be an angle for Keen with his empowered stun. They are going to be able to trade this for a turret at least. Chovy actually going to try to make it 2 turrets, but there's going to be an answering teleport here from BDD, and I don't think Chovy will be able to get the second one. But a very clean dive there. I don't even want to call it a dive.
It looks like KT, they do want to try to collapse. But already a ton of damage is being done. Chovy, a big caught. He still has his flash, but doesn't matter. He is going to go down, and that's the catch on the Chovy. But the Dragon does go over to Gen.G. It's going to be 2 kills here as KT take it down. Unfortunately for them, there's no Baron, which would have been a huge turn for them, but they're still going to get a bunch of gold.
And it does make this a little bit tougher to play out for Chovy as we're seeing a collapse.
Yeah, he's in a lot of trouble here. He does not have his flash, but the chains are going to miss, so maybe not so much trouble as Perfect. Actually, the guy that's in trouble is Ruler is ganking the Yorick, just like that. Maybe try for the Baron, but would be risky.
And they could just go back towards the Dragon here. Chovy's going to TP to mid. And already Duckdom's on the Dragon. BDD's just going to hold the line here with this stolen Alistar ultimate.
Yeah, I don't really know if Gen.G can do anything about this. They're going to try to go for the mid lane turret, but BDD's here. He's level 16. He's unkillable with that Alistar ultimate. It's better Alistar, basically. KT's still trying to set something up as they move over and clear out the wave.
Luckily for Gen.G, the fact that they're the ones on Soul Point affords them the ability to give up a few of these dragons like this before KT and then he didn't have his hijack up to steal the Dominus, but used the Alistar ultimate to deal with that gank. Because Peter's looking for the flash play.
Not the best engaged Renata, but it's still going to catch Ruler as going underneath the turret does Cuz as he has to do that after everything missed from Peter, but it was still a good idea. Not quite the Ruler spot.
Mid team does have TP. They're going to have to be super fast with this, or they look for the turn.
Yep, no Renata ult here as well. Stolen Impale. It's going to catch Chovy, but the follow-up is denied by Duro, and the counter Impale comes in. No damage, though, Cuz still going to be going down. He has to get bailed out, as he does not actually get bailed out. Double knock up here.
Chovy.
Once again, Chovy very low. BDD wants the kill. not the disengage cone. Wow, it's actually going to get him out here just barely. Meanwhile, we got a play up on the top side. Perfect will go down as KT maybe going a little bit deep for this one, and the Baron try gets denied.
BDD flashing but not securing the kill. Doesn't have his flash now. Looks for the re-engage.
Has to go in. He's got Dominus actually up against 3 people. The game just walks away. And Gen.G, they find the fight they were looking for.
And that is what I was saying. All it takes is one Baron, one Cloud Soul, one fight is going to secure that Baron for Gen.G.
After that last fight, even though BDD has the Rod of Ages, most damage dealt by the Victor. Not a big surprise, you know, has Leandri's is Victor. We're just going to engage here. Straight onto the Renata. Going pretty deep for this one, as that is a Silas with the Alistar ult. Chovy taking a bunch of damage. Ruler zoned away. Not sure about this fight for Gen.G, as that's going to be 2 kills now. Canyon goes down right before the Dragon. KT are still in this game.
Oh, KT in control of this objective right now. And look like they're just going to look for the smite on it. There's no contest. There's no enemy jungler. And KT will just take this one away. Gen.G shuts everything down in a choke point like that as well.
We're engaging here for KT.
Taro and Chovy in dangerous spot.
Now stealing the Impale this time around. The Renata ult's very confusing, but Chovy is still dead.
It
just a Chovy death.
Yeah, Chovy's dead. Keen's looking for destruction of this turret, but a TP will come through from Perfect. And, I mean, maybe Keen could look for the all-in here. It's not going to happen. He gets the turret, picks up the gold. Unfortunately for KT, they end up losing 2 turrets out of this because, yes, you got Chovy, but Gen.G had control of the mid lane, control of the bottom lane, so it looked like a cool play. They cut them in half. They get the kill on Chovy, but can they get more?
What are we doing here? We got it back. Gen.G are pushing?
Yeah, this is a little bit slow here. KT got the inner turret in the top lane, but Gen.G are getting inhibitor turrets, which is way more valuable, and by the time they back, Gen.G have all...
Somehow, not for very long, I think. I think this time, finally, KT figured it out. They push forward, take a big turret here. Started it, and KT, they know they got to push into this, but they just don't know what's on the other side. Bit of damage comes in, but it's only half health for now. BDD on the flank.
Perfect TP to the fight. BDD on the flank looks for Chovy.
Yeah, but damage goes into him. It's just a flip. It goes over to Canyon. But now we got the counter impale coming in. Big knockup from Duro, but where is the damage? Ruler is chipping through Cuz, the first one to go down. Ruler's okay, but Canyon getting low himself. BDD will be taken out by Ruler, as Ruler looking for the double, and will chase them down. KT, they get called on the bluff of the Baron. Gen.G, they take down the Baron. And they might just take this game. Perfect and Peter still on the run. It doesn't look like they will go down, but the push is now coming in.
45 seconds. I think this game is done. Mid is open, and Ruler and Canyon will push to end it. Chovy with a fantastic Zhonya's there in that last moment. And it looks like this time KT will not stop Gen.G, at least so far here on their perfect run. 16 will become 17 as Gen.G remain undefeated.
KT giving so much hope, bringing it to 39 minutes in Game 3, but Gen.G are just unstoppable.